it's huge. Spoiler alert, this video contains my biggest ever carp, and another catch which just 7 years ago I'd have never thought possible. Yay! Fishing! Come on then, let's find out what actually lives in this pond, shall we?
It's been handwritten.
Yeah, someone who watches the videos gave that to me as a gift. Which one stands out?
Fluoro.
The yellow one? What size hook are you going with? Size 16? Yeah, I've answered that question straight away.
Ask me what hook I'm going for.
What hook are you going to use on?
Size 16.
Oh, why is that?
Because it's good for this fishing.
Oh, your knowledge is vast. I'm so impressed. Oh, you got a bite. You got a fish.
Whoa, no way.
A fish on the end. Or it came off. As we settled into our new fishing spot, I was just glad to be back on the bank together. Omi hasn't been in one of my videos for a while now, as we both had quite a lot going on, but I'll explain more about that later. Oh, a kingfisher. There. The fact that you had a bite already.
It pulled quite hard too.
Did it?
Yeah.
This winter it will be 7 years since Omi and I met for the first time. It's funny how things happen, like the fact I wasn't even supposed to be fishing that day. The snow had fallen overnight and that was why I couldn't be at work. But it was also the snow that persuaded Omi to walk the pretty way home that day, leading to a chance encounter that genuinely changed both our lives forever. Well, I just found a lovely passerby who is holding my carp. I don't really know what to say. It's a story I've told you guys in the past. A girl meets a guy and asks to hold his fish, but a part of that day I've never shared is what happened next. Well, that's dreadful. I'd accidentally caught a duck, which just moments beforehand, Omi had been admiring. Well, that's rather awkward. It wasn't exactly the lasting impression that I'd hoped for, but the fact of life is that it ain't like the movies. We're all just fumbling through this together, trying our best, and somehow, despite my numerous cock-ups and mistakes over the following years, Omi and I truly flourished until last year when she was finally able to quit her job to work together with me on my business.
Working for you is...
Not me. So you'd be working for Carl.
Working for Carl? But you asked me the question.
I know, but I'm not here.
Oh right, you're just starting me off. I do admin. I'm the admin assistant.
Basically, the things which I don't like. For example, taxes.
I like organising and filing and...
Copious amounts of emails. Managing my in and outgoings financially.
Also realised I am in-house illustrator. Now. It just happened that way.
Oh.
Yes!
Well, that didn't take very long. What is that? No, it's a carp.
Oh my god, it's a carp.
No, it's a goldfish.
It's a goldfish.
A brown goldfish.
Beautiful. We can put it in our tank.
Why is it so fat? That's such a funny little thing.
Second cast.
Whee.
Beautiful goldfish.
Omi also does illustration for my books and videos, and she also helps with some editing advice every now and then. Her advice at this point in the video was to cut to some shots of me actually catching something. But no, we can't do that, as I still hadn't even set up my rod. Oh my goodness, straight away, are you joking?
What are you?
I haven't even made a cast yet. I'm trying to put a bait on, and this is happening. Oh, the hook's come out. What do you know? Omi's gone and caught the orange one.
Wow.
You might be messing around with your pet, like your garden pond pets, but I'm gonna catch the beast. After all, this video is called 74 pound. Oh my goodness, Omi. Oh, that's bigger, that's bigger. Okay, by this point, I was being completely outfished.
No way.
Yeah. But then again, is it even fishing with your girlfriend if she isn't completely showing you up at your own hobby?
That's big.
Omi of course made it out that it was beginner's luck, but I know she'd been pre-baiting her side of the pond for weeks.
So perfect. Bye.
surely I should have had a
I know.
indication.
Let's swap seats.
No, I'm fishing feeder. I'm fishing for a big one.
You wanted float, I needed. We don't really argue in the way that you see on EastEnders. We will have miscommunications occasionally.
There's always going to be times which are easier and times which are harder. Ups and downs. Times of the month which are good and times of the month which are not so good. Yep.
Yes, Carl.
Yeah, I said I was going to catch the beast. I take that back. It's not exactly the beast. If you find a pond like this on the edge of a town or city, it's normally populated not with native fish like perch and rudd and tench, but instead just with whatever used to live in people's ponds, and then the fish got too big, they throw them in here. And in some ways that's quite bad for the ecology, the natural ecology, the native species, but also it is quite cool because it makes for a fun day's fishing because you never know what you're going to get. We might catch an arapaima. It's been a bit of a learning curve navigating how to be a good person in a relationship. I would say I'm somewhat introverted and therefore I need time on my own to sort of recharge my batteries. And I think fishing is that. And it might seem selfish to sort of spend quite a lot of time out on the bank fishing, but I know that if I give myself that time, if I look after my head, like, you know, recuperate, then when I come to be with someone, you know, when I spend my time with friends or me, I'm more available and I'm a happier, better person because of the time that I spend by nature, basically. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, it's actually pulling some
Carp.
Yeah, this time it's pulling back a bit more.
3.
Oh!
No!
You are joking. I always thought that being in a relationship, it would cause problems when I was away for quite long periods of time. In fact, my obsession with fishing and my focus on my career is possibly one of the many reasons why, you know, I didn't have any relationships until recent years. When you're so focused on the things that you do and the things that you love, I almost was thinking, like, how would another person fit into this schedule? How would being with someone actually work when 3, 4, sometimes 5 months of the year, I'm not even at home, I'm in another country or I'm fishing somewhere? Omi is quite unusual though, in that she has a patience that I've seen in very few other people. The way my carp fishing this year unfolded kind of left me without having caught the big fish, without having earned myself a real result. I'd had a lot of fun. I'd fished the river, I'd done a couple of days down on the farm pond, had a bit of success. But what I hadn't done was gone and caught something big.
Your new PB is 7 pounds.
No.
Your new PB.
That's the biggest fish in the lake.
Is 7.
Tom has been my cameraman and editor for the last couple of years. Been responsible for probably 50% or more of the videos that you guys will have watched on this channel recently. And when he said, I'm going to France, it's a holiday for him, do I want to come? Well, yes. After a year that felt so fragmented, with so little time to just settle and focus on one thing, the idea of sitting at a lake in France for 7 days and just figuring out the fishing. You couldn't design a better birthday trip, in my opinion.
Should we do this now?
Coin toss? No, can't do it until we've had a look.
No?
We need to know what we're flipping for.
You don't want to see the coin?
Oh, okay, actually, yeah, got it then. Is it real silver?
Yeah.
Wicked, thanks. When I saw the pictures on the website, it's a lake in France, it's got carp to £70 plus, I'll come, why not? Arriving there though, oh, different story. The place was stunning. The pictures on the website did not do it justice, one bit. This place is known simply as The Retreat, a 5-acre lake in the middle of France with everything you could want from a holiday location. There must be a catch. Do you know what I mean?
Hopefully plenty of them during the week.
I think, to be honest, this trip had been a long time coming. We'd said that I needed a holiday to celebrate my birthday, but we'd also agreed to celebrate Tom hitting 20,000 subscribers on his own channel. That and the fact that both Omi and Hannah probably deserved a holiday for putting up with us two lunatics for so long.
He's gone.
This is kebab.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers indeed.
Ding,
Ding.
ding.
Looks like I'm gonna have to cut the broccoli later. Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Sometimes I am very clumsy. There's a real mixed bag in this place. There's scaly ones, commons, leathery ones. Look how long it is.
Yeah, you don't normally...
Oh, that's so close to 40. That could even be 40. Would you a drop of rain later on?
Oh, are we? Oh, I better get my coat on, mate.
When the bite started slowing down, it's easy to sort of say, the fish just aren't feeding anymore. But I felt like they were, we just needed to make some changes to the tactics. And what I decided to do was just start fishing single hook baits. A bright pop-up, a rig that I can cast over the top of silt and basically present a bait wherever it lands. Can I just say, Tom, you chose the most amazing destination for this trip. And the worst week to do it in. It hasn't stopped raining.
It's carpy. I picked it for the fishing.
I don't care, mate. I want the sun out, I want to be sunbathing, I want a tan.
You get it? That sounded a bit better.
You mean to pick the rod up? Yeah, you can do. I'm gonna need some slack.
Slack coming up.
Alright, let's see if I can do this in one. Come on, Carl. Spotting some bubbles in the margins, I chose to cast across and lower rigs in next to the dam wall. And this worked at first, but once the fish drifted out into the middle of the lake, we needed to adapt. Myself and Omi basically moved around the lake a little bit and pinged rods out wherever we were seeing them jump.
Oh my goodness, it's angry. Flipping heck. Carl!
Always happens when you're...
It was the one on the ground.
Yeah, nearly flew in.
It was flying off the ground. It was going to go in.
Here you go, mate. Thanks.
It's so funny. Omi's got 3 rods just there and they haven't gone. And I just bunny hop, frog leapfrogged my rod over the top and just kind of stole her spot. I feel quite bad actually.
You could pass the rod. There's still time.
Absolutely not.
You coached me up, Carl.
Illegal activities. Thing is, when the next bite could be £78, what could be more important? Yes. Yay! Good job.
Got it.
Good job. You can come fishing with me more often. Your netting has improved greatly.
The sun's come out for you as well. It's
29?
30, bang on 30.
Precisely.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Yes. No. It wouldn't be France without absolutely spoiling ourselves with food and drink and just having a good time, really. I think the last few years I've been gradually learning to enjoy life. Yes, it's important to catch fish. Yes, it's important to, you know, try and make a success of whatever you're trying to do in this life and make a difference to the world. But none of it's really worth it if you don't enjoy it and have a good time along the way. And that's what this trip to France was. It was me learning to enjoy myself. Done. Right, okay, focus on. I'm feeling that it's a chunky, sort of yellowy orange mirror. It hasn't called back yet.
Oh my goodness, look at what fish it is.
It's the one that jumped. Yeah. I don't even want to look at it. Oh my,
Hi.
on me.
Ah, hi mate, it's got lovely chubby cheeks.
Okay, you always have to do it. Alright, guesses.
My guess is 45.
45 on?
42.
I think it's 46.
Lucky did some weightlifting too.
Oh my god! What? We are so bad at guessing the weight. That's 54 pounds.
No.
You guys were 10. You guys were 10 pounds out again. Yeah, that's look.
Oh my god.
It is. With this hand,
Yeah.
go right underneath, all the way underneath,
Yeah. Oh, so
all
cross
the way.
over.
I'm not going to be holding it. You're,
Oh wow.
you're getting your arm right underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that feel, Om?
Got any other words for the camera? You're doing it, Om. Keep it there. You know what though? That is a PB! Feel a bit bad now. Sorry, darling. As well as the fishing, this was of course also a holiday. So a little bit of time visiting the local French towns and villages. A bit of sightseeing basically was in order. We're basically fluent. We'd looked on a map and driven to the nearest town in an attempt to do some non-fishing activities. My fish was bigger. However, after some delicious crepes for lunch and some general tourism stuff, I realised that non-fishing isn't something I can really do. So Omi and I went in search of water. That's nice. Look at it.
What is it? Blue?
That is a species that I have no idea what it is. We found some fish and passed a few hours in town, but then Tom called to say he'd found the mother lode. Just want to catch a big chump. Although that's probably because he'd bought tickets to Limoges Aquarium, a pretty epic place in my non-biased, definitely not fish-obsessed opinion.
Apparently you could literally touch it and die. Or it will stop your heart or something.
It was nice to get out and explore, but I couldn't help but think there were some equally impressive fish waiting for me back at the lake.
Carl, happy birthday.
Oh guys, you're too nice to me. What did I do to deserve this?
Go on.
Honestly, you couldn't write it. I was in France. It was my birthday. I was with my favourite people. I'd had cake. I'd drunk champagne. I'd celebrated. I'd relaxed. I'd laughed. I'd cried. No, I didn't cry. But I felt like I was going to cry when I saw the state of the van.
Oh no. Oh. Tom, what have you done?
I haven't forgiven you yet, Tom. You got to drive my van more carefully in future.
You found somewhere new to fish though, that's good. Yeah. Let's get some rods out.
And to top it off, I caught the biggest carp I've ever seen, let alone reeled in. Anyway, I think the most embarrassing thing of all of that is that it smells so bad. And then, whilst I'm trying to clear the block toilet, my rod starts screaming off.
I heard one bosh out like just a few seconds ago. I wonder if it's that fish.
It was one splashing out that woke me up, just in time for me to destroy the toilet.
Can this not be the conversation that's over this fight?
Yeah, see, that just keeps going. Oh my gosh. That's all the line I've just gained in the last 3 minutes. Mate, still right out there. How far out was I fishing? This is the point where I start thinking it's really big. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's
humongous. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm playing it off the drag. That's how important this is now. That's a really big fish. Don't go around the corner. Don't go around the corner. Don't you dare go around the corner. I've just gone around the corner.
Boat?
No, I'd be fine with waders. Can you just
you can't get very far.
Oh, you can't go around the corner?
No, I found that out the hard way.
Did you try walking that way?
Yeah, filled my waders.
With my rod laying on the ground in the nearby swim, I ran to where I felt like the line was snagged to see if I could free it. But with the fish still taking line, I quickly realised that this was an absolute mess and one that I could do with some help with.
Reel as much line as you can and throw the rod in the water. Yeah, nice one. This is gonna work. Where's my line? Yeah, we're good. Don't even need the head torch anymore, it's basically light now. Oh my. Did you see it? You know, we were talking about whether or not I could break a PB.
This is very light fish.
There's a chance. There's a definite chance. I mean, that looks huge. In my opinion, that looks huge.
You've caught the biggest fish in the lake.
Not yet. Don't say that, Thomas. Don't say that.
Carl, you've almost caught the biggest fish in the lake.
I'm stressing out now. I'm actually having a little panic attack. Don't you please don't. Then it's too big for the net. It's too big for the net. Okay, we've got it. We've actually got it. We've just landed it and it is a 60-pounder. Oh my goodness. That's just not happened. That has not just happened. It's too early for this. I've blocked the toilet. I've flipping landed a 60. Oh, I'm stressing out. Oh, I need to remember how to breathe. That's massive, Tom.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I know this sounds crazy, but I really need to know if it's a PB. I'm actually freaking out of it. Oh. My back was going. What's it saying?
What was your PB?
Just tell me what it says.
What was your PB before?
61. Tell me, please.
Your PB now is 74 pounds.
It's the biggest fish in the lake.
I'm totally aware at how erratic and messy this video has been, and it kind of sums up my year. I've tried to do a lot, and I'm trying to continue to do a lot. There's so much I have in my mind right now that I see in the future of the fishing world. There's so many things I want to do, so many things I'd love to give to the angling community.
Thank you.
And so many videos like this that I want to make. And they're not going to be perfect, and they're not going to be polished all the time. Sometimes they're actually going to be not very good productions, but I'm going to enjoy doing them, and I'm going to enjoy making them. And throughout all of this, I'm also going to enjoy and love the people that I do it with. So Tom, Hannah, and of course Omi, thank you for the best time ever in France. Thanks for being part of my life. Good job you got a camera on you, mate, or else you'd be soaked as well.